Hello, YouTube. It is Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm going to talk about all things going live. I want you to go live with ease and monetize your expertise. So thank you so much. Come on in. I'm trying to get my curls right. It's a curl right there. How you doing? Good morning. Yes, Michelle. How are you, friend? I was like, my curls, my curls. This will be edited. Well, yes, thank you, everyone who's coming in. Make sure you like the live, share the live as well, and comment. I have a moderator, yes, Michelle here. She can answer questions. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining this morning, and we're going to get started in just a second. I'm actually I gotta like my live as well and make sure I get in here. I appreciate you all being here. And then we're going to scoot over to TikTok to make sure we have that available. Create your checklist for TikTok. Yes. Yep. So I am coming over now, making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Let's see. Hello, how are you? That may be my other account. When I logged on, I just hearted it. I wonder if that's the delay. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you joining. Let me know if you have any questions, and feel free to like the live, comment, share the live as well. Yes, Michelle Crochet, she is in the room. She can help with any questions you have. I'm getting my voice together. Let's see. And I'm gonna get everything going. Thank you all who are joining. Let's see. And if you're new to the room, go ahead and put a comment in the chat as well. Okay, I'm almost finished, friends. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get myself set up. And thank you all who are here. Thank you for liking the live, and I appreciate the support. We're going to get started. Hello, TikTok. This is Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much for being here. This is my Go Live with and Monetize Your Expertise. I want to make sure I am supporting you in your live journey. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to get started. It's fun to see me setting up. Yeah, that's, and then I just go right into it. How you doing, Lady Esther? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you joining, friend. We're going to get started in a second. How are you? Come on in. Let me know if you have any questions. Cuter, thank you so much for being here, friend. Thank you for joining. I'm going to get to chatting and talking about how you can go live and monetize your expertise. So this is my level up conversation. So I appreciate you all coming in. Make sure you like the live as well as share it out. We're going to get to talking. Portia, how you doing, friend? Thank you for coming back. Iris, thank you for being here. Lori, good morning. Kimberly, morning. How are you, friend? So we're going to get to chatting. Thank you so much. You're getting your daily heartbeat. How you doing, Kimberly? And I'm going to put a sticker up. I usually have it sitting here, so I'm going to ask you all to be patient with me while I add it, because I have my 4 p.m. Go Live with Ease. And I want to make sure I have that up and ready for people who are interested in that conversation as well. And that's 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much. How you doing, Miss Darlene? I see you coming in, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all who have joined. I see you. And thank you all who are coming in and engaging. Awesome. We're going to clap it up for you all. Thank you so much. How you doing, Nay? Thank you so much for joining. Good morning. How you doing? Lovely. I appreciate you being here. So this is my level up conversation. I always have to start with that because we're going to be talking about next level things, not the go live with ease, not let me fix that. Let's see. We're going to put with ease. There we go. Just realized I did not have it there for you all. Appreciate you. There we go. There we go, friends. All right. Appreciate you all coming in. Nisha, thank you so much. Doris, good morning. How are you? Good morning, everybody. How you doing, Dee Dee? Thank you for sharing the live, coming in and supporting. I see your friend. You guys are awesome. Come on in. We're going to get connected. I appreciate you all joining. And let me know if you have any questions, and let me know how I can support you. And I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to do it again later. You guys know what I've been doing lately. And this is just a tip for all of you because I want you all to get started. I'm going to talk about my YouTube. So I am co-streaming. I'm going to flip the camera real quick so you can see what I'm doing. My sticker's in the way. You all can see me there. So I'm on YouTube co-streaming. My moderator is in the chat. Yes, Michelle Crochets. She is helping you to answer questions, any concerns you have about YouTube. She is helping me grow my channel as well. So she is a great person you want to connect with. And if you go to my live stream now, this is the same name, Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. You can get information about YouTube from her, as well as go ahead and like the live and follow, subscribe both to my channel, her channel. If you leave a comment in one of our shorts, you can then also get us to subscribe to your channel. So you leave a comment, you like, subscribe last. YouTube's funny about fake engagement. So I want us to grow. This is our year to grow. I want everybody to understand how to do this. And YouTube's a little long game. TikTok is kind of the shorter game, but you want to start over there because your content is what's called evergreen. If you go over there, you can grow quicker. I mean, you can grow over time and still have content for people to connect with. So I just want to do that quick commercial. Shay, how are you, friend? Come on in. Thank you so much. Liz, Nikaya, thank you so much for being here, friend. Thank you so much for liking a lot. So we're going to start chatting. What's the ribbons? Go ahead. Shay, what's the ribbons? It's something new. What ribbon? What ribbon you see, friend? Let me know. Great content creator. And hello, everyone, the community supporters. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. Say that again, friend. No, I don't. I only speak English. Good morning, friend. What ribbons are you seeing, Shay? Let me know what you're talking about. Are you talking about something here? TikTok's commercial is telling me to get my ribbons. I don't know what ribbons. It's telling you to get your ribbons. Is it in this box here? Let me know if it's there, because that is TikTok's ad commercial. They have all types of campaigns going on. I don't know anything about a ribbon though. You said no. Where did it tell you to get a ribbon from? It popped up in the screen. Ribbon. Salute, Doc. How you doing, Lamarck? How you doing? Let's go. When you hit the heart me. Let me say, I'm going to click it. I said, I'm going to click it now. Let's see. You reach level 19. I don't know. Is that a new gift? It says you now have ribbons. Maybe you've leveled up to a ribbon level. Look at your level. Let's see what your level 19 brings you. Oh, interesting, friend. You are leveling up. Collect your ribbons. Collect your ribbons then. Collect those ribbons. I think that has something to do with your level. I don't know. That is interesting. Let me know what happens when you collect them. I think that's what that is. It has to be something about you leveling up. And you leveled up and now you have ribbons to collect. Good seeing you this morning, ma'am. How you doing, Lamarck? How did everything go? Did you update your profile? What did you do? You salute people, engage, support, promote my line. You did. I think you did. You did change your bio, didn't you? I think you did. Awesome. Hello. Yeah, collect your ribbons. I don't know, friend. It must have some ribbons in there to collect. LeJay, thank you so much. You said I did. Well, look here. Cheers to you. You've been in here collecting ribbons. I said, what does that mean? Collect my ribbons. That's new. I know they do the cake and you level up. I don't think I've heard anyone say it. I haven't seen the ribbons. So per mom, how are you, friend? Come on in. We're gonna get to chatting and connecting. So I want to make sure we all are engaging. I sure did, and I did it on my own. I did you do a good job? You asking? I think you did a good job. Let me say this. You know, when it comes to you did a good job. I would say run it through Chat GPT. I'm gonna just say that only because if I understood correctly, you said it was a clothing line. So your bio doesn't speak to clothing line, and I would just want you to promote what you're offering. So that's what I would say. So if you're saying that it's a clothing line, maybe you should have some kind of verbiage like that in there. But if you run it through chat, it can give you a couple different examples of what to use. Awesome. Thank you so much, Josie Mom, or Josie Jewelry. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome, friend. I remember you saying that to me. I changed my bio to add my link tree. People are interested in buying the Pilates board from my live. Look at there. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Um, can I give you a little bit of feedback? So again, it's probably similar to what Lamarck just said. I know he said it's a clothing line. Your Pilates board. Nothing in your bio says fitness. That's the only thing I would say. If you were to add something about fitness, maybe I would just put that one in there and just see if there's something. You say yes, please. Spectrum surfer, is that fitness? I don't know. Let me know what that means. Maybe that's surfing. Is that it? Maybe that is. Maybe it's not. I don't know if that's fitness related, but I think I would put that in there. Something fitness related. Yeah, you said okay. That's it. Just because of your name and just thinking about what does that mean. So I would put that in there. Yeah. Do you have to have a business account to add um, your bio site link? Let's see, Nakia. The answer is no. To have a clickable link in your profile, you need to have 1,000 followers. So that's where you can add a website link. So 1,000 followers, you can have a clickable link where people click it. So if you go into my profile, and I'm going to talk about it later when I talk about my stand store, you can click my link in my bio, and then that'll take you to my stand store. So that's what you want to do. And so that's what you can get to 1,000 followers. You can do that. Can you discuss collecting coins? I can, Liz. Liz said, let me understand how I engage properly. And so I can definitely discuss that. Good morning, my fave digital teacher. How you doing, Jay Wiley? Is that Wiley? Yes, awesome. Neurodivergent. I'm on this. Okay, and autism. Okay, ADHD fitness coach. Yeah, I think I still will put that in there though. The fitness piece of it, even because the stuff that you have in terms of the neurodivergent, and you have that there. Maybe I would change it a little bit. I would add a little bit more because I think you're sharing. Yeah, I think I would add some more about what you do. Okay, I will. Yeah, I was like, because it doesn't resonate in the way your bio's written. Maybe that's it. Your name does. That does. It does do that for you. So your nickname is there. That's how you describe yourself, but it doesn't resonate in your bio. So I would say make sure those two things are aligned. I'm always excited when I get to catch your lives. Thank you so much. Okay. You see, I'm giving real-time tips too. Okay, collecting coins. Couple things. Let me understand your question. I'm going to go back to that. So collect coins means that you are claiming your daily heart me points. You add coins to your account. You collect points. You don't collect coins. So when you said collect coins, I was like, oh, you collect points, but not coins. So let's talk through that, friends. How you doing? I see you all coming in. Thank you so much. My subs coming in. I appreciate your friends. Um, and so what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk about engagement, and we're going to talk about how to get coins. We're going to talk about leveling up in terms of in this live, getting points, as well as getting great information as you think about engaging your target audience, your right audience, people who want to come to your lives, people who want to get something in terms of a solution from you. So we're going to talk about that. I want you to be intentional about everything you do and how you grow. So we're going to be engage in here. So let's do this. The first couple of things we want to do as we come into a room, we want to activate a live. So when you are here, you want to tell your audience how to engage properly. And so if I have new people in the room, let me know, because I'm going to make sure I chat with you as far as how you understand what's going on here. But my people who have been here before, you should know we want to tap the screen. It's important to always tap your screen. And as a live host, you can tap your screen. And then as a live host, you want to share out your live. Okay. So I talk about my glasses, my nose. Make sure you are sharing out the live. I'm going to share it out to my own supporters, but I want you to also share it out to your friends and followers as well. And so this is a great way to bring new people into your live and also bring your supporters into the live. So that's something you want to actively do. Okay. And then, and I shared it out with 10 people, and we're going to talk about engaging and connecting with people as well. The other thing I ask that you do in terms of free support is commenting. As you're connecting with other people, you want to click that at symbol where you can follow them, but also put a word behind so you can also connect with them and so that they know how. Hello, Daquan, how are you? Engagement is fire. I love it. Okay. And so the other thing I want to talk about is having coins on your account. So in order to fully engage, you got to have coins on your account. TikTok is paying attention to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sub stickers. Um, TikTok is paying attention to that because they want to see who's engaging. You get points for your engagement. Okay. So you get points for your engagement as a live host gets diamonds. So TikTok, when you enter a live, you're in a relationship. So TikTok is giving you points. I'm getting diamonds. And TikTok is creating this safe system for us. Okay. So I want you to be intentional about making sure you are properly engaging. Doris, thank you so much. And so I want to make sure you're doing that. So part of what you want to do is come in and do exactly what Glow did. Come in and get your daily heart me. We are going to make sure that you get your daily heart me. Let me see what the flash goal is. It is the daily heart me. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay. So the flash goal is the daily heart me. I told you I now want to make sure we do this intentionally, because if you haven't gotten your daily heart me, it's important. You got to have coins on your account to get it. But I say do this in your live because it activates the live a little bit more. People are coming in, they will click. And so if you have not gotten your daily heart me, go ahead and click that so that you can get your daily heart me as well. And you need one coin. Thank you so much. Yes, Michelle. I see your friend. And let me announce, yes, Michelle has come in the room. She is my moderator for YouTube. If you go over to YouTube, you can connect with her. She's teaching you how to understand YouTube, how to create your channel, how to make sure you build your brand over on YouTube, as well as how I'm helping you with TikTok. So go to my live stream. I am streaming live right now. This will become a playlist for you to go back and view. If I say something, look at you, Liz. Look at you getting your first rose. Awesome. Congratulations, friend. But if you go over to my channel, you subscribe, I want you to go to one of my shorts, ideally. Go to one of my shorts, go ahead and put a comment in, like it, subscribe last, and then you can in turn, I can in turn see that because I get a notification and I can go to your channel and subscribe as well. And Michelle will do the same thing. Yes, Michelle Crochets. We want to help you grow so you get two people just from one by going over to the YouTube, because we're building up those channels as well. So you'll hear me give that commercial because I want you all to think very intentionally about your growth strategy. And YouTube is a great place to start as well. Much blessings. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for the rose, Liz, and all my other people doing the daily heart me. Glow, thank you for the roses. I see your friend. Thank you, Grandma. Appreciate you and the Daily Heart Me. Thank you all. There's Michelle. Is this the Daily Heart Me? Where do you buy coins to do the Daily Heart Me? You did it. Did you click the Heart Plus? You sent a rose. I don't see where you did the Daily Heart Me. So you got to click the Heart Plus list. When you click that Heart Plus next to my name, that's where you get the Daily Heart Me, friend. Okay, back to my playground. Appreciate you, friend. Big Red, thank you so much for being here. Good morning, friend. Yes, look at you. Mimi, thank you so much for coming in. I see your friend. And so, yes, you did the Daily Heart Me. There you go. There. Appreciate the rock star. Yes, the DJ glasses. I appreciate it, friend. And so what you want to do is click the Daily Heart Me because that gives you points. So you get 45 points for that. And then you will get, thank you for the roses and the Daily Heart Me. Then you will get a screen that pops up and says, do you want to put get 30 points for putting a comment? So I want you to put a comment in. So it's just once a day. It's just once a day. And you can go to other people's lives and do that too. So this is part of how you engage. So when you click the Daily Heart Me, it's like you come in someone's room and you're saying hello or hey, hey. As in what Mimi said. You said, got it. Popular Live. I need to talk about that. Thank you, Mimi, for mentioning that. So if you click the gift box, there's exclusive gifts that you can give. Click the gift box and you'll see where there is the opportunity to select the Popular Live gift. That's the gift that you want to give so that it gets pushed out to the FYP and let more people come in our room. As part of the campaign, you'll see where TikTok has that now going on. And did you add the host gift? And do you add the host get paid? Say that again. Do you add the host get paid? Let me understand your question. So as a live host, you collect diamonds. Diamonds come in a couple different ways. It's based on the engagement in your room plus the gifting. That equation creates a diamond. So you are collecting diamonds as the host. As the host, I get a percentage. TikTok gets 60 to 80% for your diamonds or your rewards. And then as a live host, you get anywhere between 20 to 40. Now, to collect as a live host, there's a couple things. Great job. Thank you so much. To collect diamonds as a live host, it is based on people coming in, new followers following you. That's part of the metric. People coming back to your live, the Daily Heart Me, that's part of a metric. How long you go live, your live duration, that's part of a metric. And so TikTok is paying attention to the different things you're doing, how many days a week you go live. You just do one live versus two or more. If you are leveling up, you see the daily rankings and you're moving up higher in your league. All those are metrics that TikTok is paying attention to. And as you come live and go live multiple days, TikTok says, okay, here's the rewards you're going to collect over time because of that. Look at you guys. I see my high engagers walking in. Phenomenal. I see you, the Solving Mom. You guys coming in, high engagers, flying at the top of the screen. I see your friends. Thank you so much. And so all that is part of how TikTok is measuring if you are performing well and you are collecting diamonds because of that. Let me know if I need to talk about that a little bit more, because sometimes people are like curious about how do you monetize? How do you go live and monetize? So all that is part of it. So I want you to be intentional as you're talking to your community and you are going live. You help them understand how to best support you. Thank you so much. I see you guys. We achieved our goal. Look at us. And so that was the Daily Heart Me goal. The flash goals are something you want to do. You want to continue to do that. When we do the heartbeat, the 15 points, does that come out of our coins? No. Well, you pay one coin for it. It is one coin. And then you get 45 points. And then you can add a comment and then get another 30 points. So it's part of your engagement. But one coin got you the Daily Heart Me. So that's all you got. And then you collect points as you're engaging. And then if you gift, you get a point for every gift. I think my friend earlier, she asked the question about coins and points. Coins are what you have on your account and points are what you're collecting. Okay? That's what you're collecting. Happy Friday. It is Friday. Oh my gosh, I thought it was like Wednesday, y'all. I'm missing some days. I cannot believe it's Friday already. I am missing days of the week. Do you have more than one phone? I wonder if it's worth the investment. Tiffany Travels. No, friend. I actually have one phone. I have my laptop. Is that what you were talking about when I said I showed them on YouTube? I'm co-streaming. I'm on my laptop and I'm on my phone for TikTok. Laptop is for YouTube. Yep. He said, that's great. Yep, that's it. You got this memorized. I got this memorized. Do I really? You say you could say this spiel in your sleep. I can, I can. Okay, I made some changes. What you make? Elle, what you tell me what changes did you make? So that's how the blue box works. Kind of. You got a blue box. Kind of. Let me give you a little bit more context. Let me talk about the blue box. Love you, coach. Love you too, friend. Thank you so much. Um, I don't think you need two phones, but I leveled up. Yes, you did. You got level one. You sure did. That's how it works. So that's engagement is the key. Thank you so much, DWF. I appreciate your friend. What changes did you make, Elle? I'm going to go back and look. Oh, you made changes to your name. Look at you. You made changes to your name. I love it. Okay, awesome. You guys have a great day and weekend. Thank you so much, Big Red, for being here. Okay, we're going to get to chatting. Thank you so much. Oh, Doretta, oh my gosh, you guys came over. Katrina, thank you so much for being over on the YouTube too. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Look at your level 5 cake. Thank you. Yes, because I want to stream both ways. Okay. So yeah, let me explain that. I'm going to explain that. Let me talk through that, Tiffany. I'm going to give you a couple suggestions, and let you know a couple things you want to keep in mind. My name and bio. You know what? The bio didn't change. I didn't see the bio. The bio still looks the same for me, but your name definitely changed. Awesome. The name changed. The bio must not have saved. Maybe that was what happened. So you saved the name change, but probably not the bio change. Awesome. So really quickly, what am I talking about? Blue box. Let me talk about the blue box and then I'll talk about YouTube real quick for you all. So blue box, if you are curious about the blue box, here's what I need you to do. You came in, got your daily heartbeat, you got your points. I want you now to put in the comment, just put hi. We'll just put hi. I was going to say blue box, but just put the word HI. So if you put hi, I want you then to click your photo. If you click your photo, your mini profile is going to pop up. After your mini profile pops up, then I want you to click your level. So Jay Wiley, you are going to click level 11. Permom, you're going to click level 7. My friend Onali Digital, how you doing, friend? You are level 0. So I want you to click that LV0. So when you click your level, if another screen pops up, how you doing, Glow? Another screen will pop up. Another screen will pop up, and it will show you how many points you've collected. / symbol will show you how many points you need to get to that next level. And then underneath that, it's going to show you the difference between the points that you have and you need. Those are the points you're striving for. Look at you, love with love. You got level 12. Awesome. Thank you, Bountiful. You came in with your daily heart me. You said, I added, Didi, you're coming back, friend. I see you, friend. I added autistic ADHD fitness coach to the bio. Should I put that first? I think you should. I don't see it though. It didn't add. You only could do 80 characters. So if you added it at the end, maybe it got cut off. Because I know you also want to put your website, your link tree. So let me say something though. You want to put your link tree. Yeah, okay. So you need 1,000 followers to have a clickable link. Once you get 1,000 followers, you'll see where you can add the website. The links under links, website will be there. So you can add it there. That's where you'll add the link tree, but you need more followers first. So the fitness part didn't show up though. And it's probably because it was too many words. And so when you are looking at the blue box, so you want to make sure you know how many points to get to that next level. So only you didn't have any, so that means you need to engage. You need coins on your account to get a blue box. Okay. Thank you, Lamarck. Thank you so much. How can you share your stand store or beacons without it? you really have to be creative. You can tell people about how to get a hold of you. You might have it in your bio the way Elle was trying to do. She has her website there, but it's not clickable because it's in her bio. Um, you can show, like, so for example, and do a screen share. Yep, I was about to say that. You could, maybe faceless. You can show your screen. You can flip your camera and show it like I'm showing my YouTube. And so you might be able to show your page and show people other ways to get in contact with you. Is your stand store link clickable? It is. It is. Because I have over enough followers. So my stand store link is clickable. Yep. So YouTube, really quickly, my YouTube, I'll give another commercial. Come over here. Tiffany, you asked the question. Let me go back to your question, Tiffany. You asked the question about doing the co-streaming like I'm doing. You have to have 50 subscribers to do it, first of all, to go live on YouTube. So 50 subscribers. That's one thing you want to keep in mind. You want to engage, you want to get people to come to your YouTube channel. YouTube is a long game. I tell people it's a marathon. I always use my running analogies. So it is a marathon, it is not a sprint. TikTok is more of a sprint. It could be sprint-ish. Maybe I should say that. Sprint-like. It's like a middle distance. But with that, you want to make sure you set yourself up for success with YouTube. So yes, Michelle Crochet, she's all in the chat. She's chatting with folks. You want to, if you come over here, you can like the live and connect with her. She's a good person that's going to give you the training you need to set up your channel and get you up and running. She's somebody I talked to. We just had our weekly 9 o'clock 101. We were talking about YouTube and TikTok. So just know that there's resources out there. There's people out there who can help and coach you. And so she's one of those people if you're looking at getting some support with setting up your channel. I'll give you a little insights that I've made in terms of my journey, but you want to definitely get started soon. It's one of those things where there's a lot of room and space for all of us on different platforms. So you want to make sure you're starting to think about your your YouTube journey as well. I'll keep that there. Thank you, Simply. Let me just catch up on a few comments. I'll add a little bit more comments about YouTube as well. Thank you all. I see you all connecting. So, but yeah, you can flip your camera and show your channel that way. I think that's show your website that way, Liz. Good morning, everyone. How you doing, Chad? Perfect. I just got 1,000 this week. Oh, well, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Look at you, friend. Yes. Okay. How much watch hours do you have? YouTube subscribers. Let me say this for the rest of us who need to know that. YouTube is a little different because people have to subscribe to you by logging into Google. So you have to have a Google account. A lot of people go on YouTube. It's a search engine. It's really not social media in the true sense of how you think about TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. It is a search engine. So people go there and search for things. A lot of times they're not subscribing because they're looking at something and they're moving on. So you got to educate people to subscribe to your channel. So that way people actually do subscribe. Now, if you're in different niches like travel or Michelle is in the crochet, the crafting niche, you have a community that you can typically go to. And with travel, people are looking for tips on traveling and some other things like that when they go and search on YouTube. So it's really good to have that. But it's good to make sure you remind people how to engage with your channel. So that's what I would tell you. So as you're thinking about this, you want to make sure you're telling people to subscribe. You want to tell people to subscribe last. You want them to comment, you want them to like, and then subscribe because YouTube is particular about fake engagement. So you just can't come on someone's channel and not watch. They want you to watch videos. That's the whole point. So they want you to watch. So you got to watch someone's video, watch someone's short, then hit like and subscribe. So watch time is critical. Not sure what I would talk about YouTube. Something to think about. Definitely. It's the same thing you would talk about on TikTok. Yeah, it's same topic. You have an audience over there too. Salute to everybody in the chat. Let's go. Thank you so much. Hi, Carmen. Thank you. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate you being here. Tiffany, another thing I will tell you, I'm co-streaming because I take this content, since I'm co-streaming on YouTube, I make it a playlist. So if I say something here, you can go back and listen to my playlist and pick it up and learn what I said or look at it a little longer. So that's another way you can do it. You said this is really helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Yeah, I have a question. Chat, what's your question, friend? Let me know what your question is. This is good to laugh out loud. Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, good afternoon. How you doing with Phil Shenanigans? How you doing, friend? You can, yeah, I call it co-streaming, but yeah, you can co-stream. Yeah, with 50 subscribers or more, you can absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So that's something you can do. Um, let's see. Thank you so much, friend JF Productions. Thank you for being here. Happy Financial Friday. Look at there. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Yes. Gotta run. Have a great Friday. Oh, yes. I'm on YouTube checking you out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate that. This is, there's so much to learn. No, don't be overwhelmed, friend. Love and light. I tell you, it gets easier. I don't want to overwhelm you. Very nice. I'm getting a handle on playlists. There you go. That's a good way to do it. So if you start streaming, co-streaming, and you do TikTok, I'm assuming, do you go live on TikTok? Let me know if you're going live over here. And so I just co-stream it and I add it instantly to a playlist that I created, and it's there. So yeah, it is there. I never did YouTube live. I went through StreamYard. How do you just go to YouTube live? I'm on YouTube Studio. So click your YouTube Studio. That's it. YouTube Studio. My moderator, yes, Michelle Crochet, she uses StreamYard. She's somebody you want to talk to. Again, go over there and connect with her because she can give you tips. But she uses StreamYard. Michelle, are you still in the chat? I don't know if you're over here on TikTok. But yes, she uses it to do her streaming. I would say just go to the YouTube Studio. You can click live there. I'm thinking about doing the third party because Michelle said it's probably a better, there's more features and flexibility that's over there. So I'm going to look into it. I just haven't graduated to that yet. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here for us. You're welcome. You are so welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a lot, one day at a time. That's it, one day at a time. I've only went live a few times, but I'm going to start weekly lives now. There we go. On TikTok, is that what you're saying? Or are you talking about YouTube, friend? Hello, thanks. You're welcome. You're so welcome, Chad. I appreciate your question. Okay. I just got live opportunities and not sure what I want my first live to be on TikTok. Awesome. You got it soon. Look at you. You have no bio, friend. You have homework. Christy, I'm about to give you homework. So, Christy, is this a personal account or a business account? Let me know which one it is. You said, Tiffany, you said both. So you're talking about the YT and here. I would say direct stream is only the basics. Okay. Yes. So when you say direct stream, you mean like YouTube Studio is only the basics. Yeah. So that's right. So StreamYard gives you more features and functionality. Absolutely. Yeah. So and yes, Michelle, I'm gonna ping your comment, Michelle, so that chat can get it and he can connect with you. He or she, they can connect with you. Third party gives you more control and the chat stays visible longer. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Awesome. So those are some things that you want to know when it comes to, yes, StreamYard does. Yep. Yep. So okay. And so thank you so much, all who are coming in. We're going to get to chatting. So let's talk about my new people in the room. If you are new to my room, and Christy, I'm going to give you homework. Christy, did you answer my question? Are you a personal account or business? Congratulations on getting live access so soon. I will say this, trying to share a personal journey and become a content creator. Did you set up a business account though? Did you do it? You said personal journey, but did you set your account as a business though? Great, mighty information. You're welcome. You are so welcome. Just starting going live every Wednesday, 8 p.m. focused on federal employee support information. Awesome. What time zone is that? 8 p.m. I said Eastern in my head. I don't know if that's correct. Per mom. And others who are here, let me know. Thank you so much. I had 112 though. 212. So what's going up and down, huh? So it was actually higher. Thank you so much for that. I think I said it you said it as private. Okay, Chrissy, here's what I'm going to tell you. Eastern Awesome. Um, I mean, I said as a personal account. Okay. And you probably have it as a private account too, because I don't see a bio. So, what I will tell you, here's my quick tip for personal versus, I'm sorry, private versus public. If you have a private account, people can't see your bio. People can't see your bio on what your topic or what you're all about. So you want to set it as public, but you can change your name, you can change your photo image, you could still be anonymous, but not have the limitations of a private account. So that would be what I would say. Change it to being able to people see your bio, so we can see what words you have there. um, And so, really quickly, my people who are just starting, thank you all who are coming in. God's girl, I see you. And like I said, if you are a live host and you are going live, go ahead and put that in the chat for me. Tell me what your topic is, your time, and your time zone, because I want to make sure people see that. And then if you are not going live, we're going to talk about going live because I want you to take advantage of this. And then there was a few people saying, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know where to start. I'll give you some tips and strategies. My 4 o'clock go live with ease. That's where I give a little bit more beginner tips, but it's because I said consider this my level up conversation. But what I will tell you though, it's important for you to know who's the right audience, who's your target audience, who are you talking to? Because as you are talking to them, they will feel the connection to what you're saying. They will resonate with your message and they will support. And that's how you build community. That's how you get people to know, like, and trust you. So, Tiffany Chavez, thank you for sharing the live. So, for example, I'm going to use you for a second. So, if you are a person who is traveling and connecting and going abroad and you're helping people with all that experience, then you want to talk to people who are interested in that topic, people who are looking for that topic. And so I gave a tip, and it's in my content. It's the last post I did. I just posted it yesterday morning, but essentially it's telling you to go to the FYP page, go to that home screen, and I want you to be intentional about going there and searching for your topic, for your niche, maybe even for your target audience. Use that. And then I said, as a pro tip, look at content that's viral or has viral worthy content where it has a lot of views, a lot of likes, and a lot of comments. You want to pay attention to those type of posts that are in your niche. So then you can go in the comments. You can engage from the bottom up. You can watch it, but you can go into the comments and connect with people who have a similar interest as you, because that content is what they're looking for. So I'm gonna expound on that in a second. I just want to read a couple of the comments that came in. I see you all. Yes, Michelle says she's testing Restream tomorrow morning. Ooh, keep me posted on that one, because that's the one I keep hearing about. That's the one I was going to go with. Monday through Friday, God's Girl goes live Monday through Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. She's a praise and worship motivation inspire you to reach your next level. There we go. This worked for me yesterday, searching for my niche. Did it really? Awesome. Awesome. That's what I'm telling you all. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. That's it. That's the difference maker. Will do. Purpose and prosperity Sunday, Thursday, and maybe Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Phenomenal. I love that. You said, and maybe Friday. Accept prayer requests. Yes, she does. Awesome. Yes. So with that, you want to search for your audience. You guys are missing a whole group of people who are looking for your content, your live stream. And that's the first step. It primes your algorithm to say, okay, here's what you're going to be looking for. Your For You page will have that type of content populating in it. And that's important because that's the content you want to talk about. Okay. So I've reached 2 violations. Oh, well, received 2 violations, but I can only appeal one. I have no idea how on Sultry Nana. Have no idea how you got them or how to appeal. They usually give you, when they give you when they give you a violation, they give you the option to appeal it, um, or at least one of the two probably. I've seen it where it's only been like no appeal, or they didn't accept my appeal. Maybe that's what happened. I had the option to appeal, but they didn't accept the one of the two appeals. What did you do? Was it for TikTok Shop? Was it a shoppable video? Let me know if that's what it was about. I had two beautiful souls accept Christ as their Lord and Savior. Oh, congratulations. Awesome. That is beautiful. This video you posted was great on finding our audience. Yes, it was. Thank you so much. Live 4 p.m. Central, Tuesdays. Awesome. What if you have different topics every day? You should have an umbrella. Let me say that. You should have an umbrella that things are focusing on. So if you're a live room, I'm going to use my friend. I'll use my friend, Guess Michelle Crochets. We know she crochets. Her area in crafting, that's what she does. She may have a live where she's teaching you a beginner stitch. She may have a live where she's talking about crocheting deals and steals where you can get the best yarn deals. She may have a live that's talking about, here are some different patterns you may want to think about. So crocheting is her umbrella. She could have a live all relating to that. But I would say you want to have an umbrella topic. That would be my recommendation. So if I'm teaching you about going live, I talk about a couple of different things. I talk about your branding. I talk about making sure you know the beginner tips on going live. I talk about, hey, people want to get TikTok shop because you can do shoppable videos, shoppable lives. So people want to know how to do that. So it's all about understanding TikTok under the umbrella of going live. That's what I do. So just recognizing that you, and then I talk about in this live is branding and monetizing, okay? I forgot about that. I should talk about that. But recognizing that you have like this umbrella that you're operating under. Yes, thousands of people are looking for my content. Happy Friday, blessings. Look at you. Yes, thousands. Put it out there, friend. That is true, though. That is so true. And you just need to make sure you're found. Focus on the topic and send them to your YT for more information and discuss, is that the goal? Focus on my topic and send. Love and light. Focus on the topic and then send them to my YT for more information to discuss. Is that the goal? Not really. No. Well, maybe. Are you asking for yourself? Possibly. That could be a strategy. That's not my strategy, but let me break that down. That could be a strategy. I just want to make sure I understand your question. It says not a shop. I have not set that up yet. Just videos of my usual 9 p.m. Is it music? What was the violation? Music. Sometimes it's lighting. Sometimes if you're drunk, it has something that you were drinking, like maybe it was water. Sometimes it's that. They don't know what's in the cup. Sometimes the lighting could be a problem. I've heard several people talk about that. Michelle, how are you, friend? This is another live that says scheduled live event. Should I be here as a poet entertainment? Say that. There's another live that says scheduled live event. Should I be here as a poet entertainment? I don't understand the question. You said there is another live that says scheduled live event. Should I be here as a poet entertainment? Yeah, I don't understand the question. Maybe. I said maybe. That would be my goal. That would be your goal, Holly. Yes, that would be your goal. That's the YouTube conversation. How is everyone? Doing great. Different content creators have different ideas about their why. Yes, that is it. That's it. Yeah. Sometimes about human rights violations, it makes no sense to me. I don't know. DM me. DM me. I would say they usually, when they send you a violation, they send you a clip of what they're talking about. So maybe you got a clip that shows what was said or done. So possibly look at the clip and see if that helps. Using certain words can get you in trouble too. Yeah, could have been the words. Did you have your own content disclosure? Yeah, could have been that. Sorry about that. No problem. Sorry about what? I missed what that was. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Focus on your niche on TikTok. Then direct me for more conversation. So love and light. Let me go there for a second. So that could be a strategy. That absolutely could be a strategy where if you're here on TikTok, you could talk to people and have them, essentially talk about your niche and send them over to your YouTube and say, here's where I'm doing more content, longer form videos. You can get some more information from me because I'm offering a little bit more context on YouTube. YouTube, you offer, obviously, you can have longer form videos. So that could be your strategy where you build your page over there. Absolutely. Um, and I think, yes, Michelle was saying the same thing. TikTok is not necessarily her playground. She's coming here, and I'm going to tell you two reasons why you want to do both. Okay. Because TikTok, you can monetize quicker over here. So if your strategy is to monetize, engage, build your community, you can build your followers here quicker as well. So this is the short game. When I said middle distance, this is kind of your middle distance. It could be a sprint depending on how you do things, but it's typically a middle distance. DW, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your friend. Um, it just depends on what you're doing. So that could be your strategy where you start here, you build a community, you are growing, and then you have other content on YouTube. YouTube, it takes a little longer to get the subscriber count to monetize. You need 1,000 subscribers. You need watch hours. You got to have 4,000 watch hours. So this is a marathon. You are building up your community. And if you build over here and send people over there, you could probably grow at a quicker pace. So that could be your strategy. And then you're saying, okay, if you want more from me, you can go over there and get more content and get more information. Okay. But when it comes to monetization, you monetize quicker over here. So that's something else to think about. The beauty of YouTube, your content is evergreen. People can go back and look at those videos 10 years from now, depending on what you're talking about. So you're going to always have the ability to monetize if you grow your community and get to that monetization level over there. You can even have, and I'm going to talk about it in a little bit, you can even have links and other things that people can go to go to your website and purchase your other products or services or whatever. So again, it's a different strategy, but you can do those both at the same time. So just let me know if there's more questions. I'm going to catch up on the chat. Exactly. Yes, that's it. I want you guys to be thinking about the short term and the long term. This is what we're doing. He said, okay, thank you. Yeah, so this is what we're doing over here. We are thinking big picture. And we're not playing checkers, y'all. We playing chess. We playing chess over here. We are playing the game. Build faster here. Yeah, you could definitely build faster here. Please do. Yes. I like your wall art. Sorry for being so shy. I got that from like Marshall's Home Goods, someplace like that years ago. JJ, it was like when I say years, probably a good 8. It's been a minute. What happens if you leave TT for affiliate? If you leave TikTok for affiliates, Claudia, what does that mean? Leave. What happens if you leave TikTok for affiliates? You want to be a TikTok affiliate? Let me know. Let me know if that's not what you're talking about. Um, you say, okay, cool. You'll reach out. Awesome. Appreciate you, friend. Let's go. Let's go. Mimi, thank you for joining, friend. Nice. Good morning, y'all. Appreciate you being here. I will use the TikTok to build the YT. I have old information there, but I'm an entertainer, FYI. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you have old. That's totally fine. You have old content, and you can definitely start building up that page more, have more followers. Yeah, absolutely. Or start a new channel. That could be another option too. Can you stay on YT without a third party? How long can you stay on YT without a third party? They haven't. I've done like 3 hours. You said I'm starting a new channel. Okay. I've done a lot, chat. I don't know. I don't know if there's a limit. Michelle? Yes, Michelle. Is there a limit? She probably doesn't know either. I wonder. You said, well, yeah. I've been live streaming. Yeah. I haven't gotten shut down yet. They haven't said, ma'am, what are you doing? There are no time restrictions. Okay, there she said no time restrictions. There we go. Yeah, you said, wow. You're like, you're doing a whole lot. You said I can get commissions for my TikTok shop videos, but thinking about getting off due to new business. Gotcha. Um, Commissions for your shoppable. So, okay, wait a minute. Let me understand. TikTok shop videos, you did shoppable videos, you're getting commission for it. You are an affiliate, and now you're talking about having your own products, your own business. You can have another account. Just keep this account with TikTok shop. Continue to do that and open up another account. Why don't you do that? I'm sorry, you all, my allergies. That can be an approach. Let me know, was there a question I missed? I felt like I'm supposed to be talking about something. What was I talking about? Somebody circle back and say, Dr. Lisa, you missed my question. If I missed your question, let me know, because the chat got to chatting. And hello, Kimberly. And TikTok will filter you. But if I missed your question, let me know, because I want to make sure I didn't miss somebody. Felt like I wanted to go back to another question. Watching those numbers grow slowly here almost makes me afraid to start another TikTok account. Um, um, Part of it may be your strategy, your growth strategy too. A lot of it means that you need let me say that different. So your growth strategy for what you're trying to achieve, you probably need to be a little bit more intentional about reaching out to your target audience, connecting with people who are within your niche or within the followers, the right audience that you want to bring to your page. So I think part of that video I posted, you may want to engage with those people a lot more. You may want to go to those lives where you're seeing that type of people in the audience, and then connect with people in this live as well. So again, it's part of your strategy. What are you doing to make sure you're getting more followers? You can have a total of 200 follows a day that you initiate. So if you're initiating those with the right people, then they will follow you back. If you go to lives that you're connecting with the right people, again, they will follow you back. So I would say it's part of your strategy to be out there. So for example, my friend Kimberly's connecting with people. It takes a little time, but if you are intentional and you're in these TikTok streets and you TikTok, and you're connecting with people, you can have, I said you could do 200 followers a day. So you can easily in a week have 1,000 follows. Just saying. It's done. It can be done. You want to make sure you're not following banned accounts. You want to make sure you're getting the right people, but it requires you to be engaged in that process. So there are people who are intentional about their strategy to grow. I don't know if Miss Darlene's still here. Give me 1 second. I don't know if Miss Charlene is still. Miss Darlene is here. Give me 1 second. Let me get some water. So you want to make sure you're intentional about that. It's gonna be so hard to build up my 4K followers if I start. See, you guys, I don't want you guys to be stuck on the numbers. Okay, let me say this differently. There's a couple things that I want you to keep in mind. As you are engaging and posting content, going live, people will engage back with you. They will. It's just how this system works. As you are connecting with people, people will connect back. So 4,000 followers, don't get me wrong, that's nothing to sneeze at. You put a little time and effort into that. What I will tell you though is people do have multiple accounts. So if you're trying to start your business and want your business to have the right followers for that business, then you're going to have to think differently about your strategy. And I would say maybe that's a different account. Just the same way I would say people who want TikTok shop. If you want TikTok shop and you want the algorithm to now, still support your current channel, it may not. It may confuse things, because if you're doing TikTok shop and doing a lot of shoppable videos, your content that you are mainly posted on now may not reach the right people. it may not get the same response and interest. Or your TikTok shop is not going to get those shoppable videos are not going to get the right people. So I tell people if you want TikTok shop, you may have to make a conscious decision to say, I'm going to start a new account. I'm going to focus on TikTok shop. And I, in turn, am going to use this account for my other topic, my other niche. Okay. Thank you so much. I see this, the popular live vote and the gift. I appreciate your friend. Yes, Michelle, I'm going to talk about YouTube in 1 second. Let me catch up on some comments real quick. I'm going to go back to YouTube 1 second. How long should we watch the YouTube video before we subscribe? Oh, you know what? Do shorts. Let me, oh, well, maybe I do need to talk about YouTube. You could do a short. If you do a short video, those shorts, I tell people it's just about watching something. So if you watch someone's short and put a comment and then like and then subscribe, that's fine. If you watch someone's video, ideally, if you start a long form video, you want to watch it all the way through. That supports the creator and it supports their watch time. So if you do start a video, try to watch it all the way through, if at all possible. But shorts get you a shorter time. It gets you the ability to connect and engage, and then you can subscribe after that because it really is making sure that that subscription goes through for the person. So that's important. Really quickly, my friends, I'm going to do my quick YouTube. Like I said before, I am over there. If you go to my video and watch a short, I am co-streaming over here. If you go watch a short, you'll see and put a comment in and like, I will connect with you and I will go to your channel, put a comment in and like as well. You can come over here. You can like this live. That'll be awesome. And then also comment in the chat. And my moderator is Yes, Michelle Crochets. She is doing the same thing. If you go to her channel, go to one of her shorts, comment and like and subscribe. She will do the same for you. And she's also awesome at coaching and supporting you with developing your YouTube. That's an area she's building up. So I want you all to connect with her. She's going to be the person that can give you some key guidance on how to get your channel up and running, especially if you're new to this and you're trying to figure out where you should start. There's some things that you do want to pay attention to in starting your channel. I'm doing it kind of messy. I'm going to let you all know that now. I'm okay with that. I am not perfect. And I tell people all the time, you don't have to be perfect, but you got to get started. That's the thing. People wait until all the things are lined up and then you want to shoot your shot and do what you want to do. At the same time, you have missed opportunities to kind of get in the game and get moving and building momentum. So I want you to be intentional about your growth strategy. And so it starts with you just starting a channel or taking the channel you have and building out the back end systems and just making sure you're moving quicker. I haven't found my audience. Oh, you gotta spend some time doing that research. That's going to be critical. Your audience for TikTok, I'm assuming. Will there be any issues with TikTok for going to do lives and getting hearts? What do you mean, Dan? So will there be any issues with TikTok for going to lives and getting hearts? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you all. How you doing? Thank you from, is it Fabricio? Thank you so much for being here. Hello. How are you, friend? Who will watch a whole 10-minute video on YouTube? If so, it's got to be super funny or very interesting. You know what, people? It depends on the topic. So I'm going to say this. A couple different channels then got 10, 20 minutes out of me watch time. Because I'm like listening and trying to make sure I understand the process. So I treat it as learning, like part of a course. So I find some channels are very interesting and what they're talking about. It just depends on the topic. Obviously, I'm in a season of trying to understand YouTube. So I've gone to several channels and they have 15-minute videos, 21-minute videos, and I've watched them all the way through. And I'm sitting there and I've taken some notes. I'm like, oh, I didn't think about it like that. Oh, okay. And it's the same thing with TikTok. You guys, same concept when somebody does a short form video. I just did it for my last video. I was like, watch this video all the way through. People say it all the time to you. I'm going to tell you to watch this all the way through. At the end, I'm going to give you this tip. Here's where you want to watch this video all the way through. That's a strategy. And then you sit there and watch. You're like, ooh, let me see what they say. And then, so you're taking note along the way. So that's a strategy, but that's part of how you learn how to do this, how you bring in your audience, how you hook them. They talk about that being a catchy hook on the title, that call to action at the end, all the things you need to do to make sure people stay engaged in your content. But that's part of the strategy. I had that issue. Decided best to do short videos, but not on live. Okay. Yep. The shop, thank you all. You guys are engaged, and I appreciate you. Yesterday when I went live, I put a video on my story telling followers time, etc. Helped a lot. Yep, that's it. You got to promote yourself. You got to promote yourself. Absolutely. So yes, is 5 second funny video enough? A 5 second funny video enough for YouTube? There are people who have short videos like that. Yes. Now, and this is where you want to talk to Yes Michelle Crochet's. Shorts do not get your watch time for shorts is different. It's a different calculation. Short videos, the calculation for watch time is different than long form videos. Okay, so it's a different calculation. You're based in how to get monetized on YouTube. YouTube, you got to have 4,000 watch hours. People got to watch your videos over the course of a year. You got to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. That's followers here for TikTok. So followers is here on TikTok, subscribers is on YouTube. So you got to have 4,000 watch hours. Now for your short videos, they have a slightly different calculation. I don't want to say the number because I'm a little hazy on what the exact amount is. Michelle, I don't know which channel you're on. Um, and she can give you some insights on the shorts in terms. She said post 45-minute videos and people love them. Yeah, 45-minute videos. I tell you, yeah. And I have people who come to my live and I'm on for 2 hours, 3 hours. You guys rock with me the whole time. Y'all rock with me the whole time. So I love it. And I love y'all being here. And Kimberly, you said I have books, but not on TikTok Shop. I have Linktree is my A. So you can do that way. Yeah. Okay. So that's what you do. You have that as your way of getting people to get to your page, Linktree. And so, yeah. Hello, everybody. Let me catch up on comments. I see you. There's actually there are actual short film on the YT that people go and watch, even docu-series. Yes. Yep. That's it. Yep. Does it's okay. It's 100,000 view count start on the first of the month. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Mimi. Yeah, I knew it's a different thing. That's for shorts. Yeah, it's not the same monetization as your long short videos. Thank you for saying that. So it's 100,000 view count. So you gotta have viewers that watch, viewers that clicked your short. So it's 100,000 view count that they're looking at. Is 5 second funny video enough? Yeah. So yeah, you could definitely do that. Reason being, I got a message from TikTok stating unusual activity on my account. For Danny, what's that about? I missed the first part to that. Bring me back up to speed because the chat is chatting. So what just happened to you? I was asking about TikTok. Mimi, I'm sorry, I missed your comment too. Nice to see you. How you doing, Wendy? How you doing, friend? Can you talk about again how to add a book link to Stand Store? I am new here. How you doing, Eunice? Thank you so much. The emotional weight coach. I think that was Kimberly's comment. I don't know if she was talking. She was talking about Linktree. She wasn't talking about Stand Store, but you can offer a URL for Stand Store if you have a book, a physical book you want people to buy, and you have a website to link that book to. Stand Store, you can do a URL. That's the way I would do it. You could do a URL to link that book for people to purchase it. So you could do that, or you can, if you have so you could do URL. So it's a separate page. Once they click it, they go to your URL. They go to that page to buy it. So maybe it's on Amazon. Or if you have a Stand Store product that you want to offer, you can create a product description, then you can offer the link to the book if it's digital, where they can get a digital copy of it. But if they have to buy a physical book, you have to link it to wherever they buy the book at. I was on live at TikTok for 4 hours and four. You did 4 hours. I have not officially done 2 hours or 4 hours yet. Please repeat the question on shorts. It was the question was watch hours. That was my question, and I think it got answered. I think it's 100,000 views. But let me. You, so how are shorts calculated in terms of the metrics for monetization? We know long form videos is 4,000 watch hours. What's the calculation for shorts? But let me know if that's the right answer. Yes, ma'am. How you doing? Um, Thank you so much, you Janet. You put your YouTube channel in here. Thank you so much, friend. How do you go viral on TikTok? How to go viral on TikTok? Short analysts look different. Look real different. Yeah, they are real different. Yeah, yeah. All right, friends. Let me just catch up again. How to go viral on TikTok? Here's the deal. Let me break that down real quick. TikTok sends your content. How you doing, Valley Girl? TikTok sends your content when you're categorized. Remember your bio, your profile optimized. TikTok categorizes you what type of content you're pushing out. And then your followers get that content first. So you want your followers to engage with your content. TikTok sees that. Then it pushes out to people who are interested in that type of content. And if it's reposted and shared by your followers, it'll get sent to those people too. So TikTok sends it out to people who are interested in your topic. So when I say have a bio, have words in your bio, I tell you that because you want to see how TikTok sees you in terms of categorizing you, and they'll push out your content. So to go viral, you actually need to tell the algorithm that you're interested in a topic. So you got to make sure you're doing your research on a topic. And then you also want to make sure you produce content that your audience will engage in. Okay. So that's important. And then as they engage with that content, they share it and push it out and comment and do all the things. It gets pushed out to more people. Okay. And if it's a trending topic, it already has a group of people who are looking for that content. So that's why creator search insights is so important, to look at the analytics there and see what topics are trending. And if it is a topic that is part of your niche, part of the category that you're under, pick that because your audience will engage with it and it'll get swept up in the wave of other people who are looking for that topic. So there's a whole process, but you got to be intentional. Some people are able to put a post out there and they caught the wave of trending topics and they go viral because of it. You said, oh, Wendy, you're with an agency. You said Freedom Lifestyle Revolution, 2 weeks now. No luck with anyone signing on yet. Advice. Is that an agency? I'm assuming that's what you're. Wendy, what is that? What is that, an agency or not? Let me know if that's an agency. How did you find topping search trends? What are the steps? Creator search insights. Go to the home screen, type in the word creator search insights, and then click view, and then you'll see that's a database where all trending topics usually are sitting. Okay. Thank you all. I see you. Good morning. It's me, Anna. Wendy, I didn't understand your question. Let me know who was the Freedom Valley. I think that's what you said. Who is that? Is that a Lifehost agency? Freedom Lifestyle Revolution. Is that a Lifehost agency? 2 weeks now. It's been with Freedom Lifestyle Revolution 2 weeks now. No luck with anyone signing on yet. Advice. I'm not sure what that is. What would they sign on to? I linked my Amazon URL to my stand for my books, and now I just have it linked to my storefront. I linked my Amazon URL to my stand store for my books, and now I have it linked to my storefront. Your storefront is Stan, I'm assuming, and you have it in your profile. Okay, awesome. That's good. Awesome. Look at you guys. Is TikTok Shop an easy setup? It is. It's fairly easy. It's not complicated. Really quickly, I put this in my story. Thank you for making me remember this. It's in my story. I am going to have a guest on Saturday at 4. She's with a new TikTok shop agency. She's not a live host agency. It's called Live Legion. Her name is Jess. Jess is going to come and talk about her TikTok shop agency. I'm going to tell you right now, Dr. Lisa's bringing her on because I like Jess and I think she's a good person. Just the same way I talk about Yes Michelle, just the same way I talk about all of you all. So I think she's a good person. Agencies is a personal decision. I am not necessarily saying this is the agency you need to go with. Okay. I'm just letting you know someone who has an agency, and you guys can decide if you want to connect, if you want to ask questions. I'm bringing this to you so you have this ability to ask questions as a group, as a community, and get a sense of what agencies are like and what they offer you and what you are going to offer them. Okay, because it's a two-way street. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. So just understanding an agency from a TikTok shop agency. So she's going to come and talk to you all. So I want to put that out there just so you guys have that opportunity to hear from her and also learn about her support and resources and how she can, I guess, help you in terms of your TikTok shop journey. And recognizing TikTok shop is a thing. It's a job. It's something that you have to invest your time and effort into. You will not get commissions. You will not get paid if you don't do your shoppable videos right and if you don't do your shoppable lives correctly. And so recognizing that it is a thing and all things you do, I'm a strong believer in you may not know what you don't know. So you need mentorship or coaching or other resources and support. So I'm a believer in that. I follow that. I connect with people who I know can help me and I get resources that I know can help me. So so with her coming, she's a resource. You can decide if it's for you. Don't blame the messenger. I want to make sure I'm bringing resources before you. But at the end of the day, you have an agency to decide if you want to participate. So I give that disclaimer because I don't want y'all to come back like Dr. Lisa. Because Dr. Lisa is one person. I just want to make sure you guys have the information. And so, yes, creator search insights. Let me know if there's any questions about that. With TikTok Shop, should I buy the product to advertise? You have to have the product. Now, do you buy the product? Maybe. Do you ask for a sample? You could. That's another way to do it. Do you have a product already around your house that you could promote? Yes, you could do that too. You can buy the product on some other website. Absolutely, you could do that too. So there's a couple of different ways, but you do have to have the product because you have to have the product physically to promote it in a live or in a shoppable video. You have to have the product. So you have, from my understanding, you have to show the product. Like it has to be physically in the hand. Could you borrow the product? Absolutely. So there's definitely ways you could do it. There's multiple ways you could do it, but you do have to have the product, physically have the product. Yeah. That is for sure. Yes. Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern, New York time. Yes, friend. How do you get over being camera shy? Valley girl. I'm a shy person. I'm an introvert. I'm a nervous person. I'm all the things that my viewers say they are. I am also comfortable. First of all, I'm comfortable looking at myself. I like myself, y'all. So I can look at myself and talk to myself. So that's the way I see it. In my mind, it's like, okay, I'm having a conversation with my best friend ever, the person I love the most in this world. And we are talking, and then I'm talking, just so happen I'm talking to all of y'all too. And me and this person, we're vibing. And so that's how I do it. I think about it that way. This is the one person in the world that I love the most and I love looking at, and I can sit there and talk to her. And so that's what I do. And that's the way I see it. Crazy thing is, I'm a nurse and I'm not shy with patients and stuff. And it's talking to an empty room. You're not talking to an empty room. You're talking to yourself, but you're talking to other people through yourself. You say, yes, exactly. So that's the way I see it. I've played that kind of mind game with myself. Like, hey, I'm talking to me, but I'm talking to y'all, and I'm talking to me. So how do you deal with people who criticize your videos when you do start going live? Somebody's criticized your video? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let me make sure I understand that before I answer that question. Because you get trolls that come in live, and I block and mute them, or mute and block them. I do mute and block them. So trolls, I don't let them do that to me. And if you're talking about your content, you can delete them too. So those people you can delete too. So you don't have to see that comment anymore. But trolls I block and mute. I'm sorry, I should say that reverse. I mute them, then I click block, so they go quickly. So I don't indulge in that behavior. I'm interested in a TikTok shop. I am in Germany. Hopefully I should be able to tune in. Yeah, definitely, Eunice, tune in and just ask questions. I'm not sure what it means to do it in different countries. I don't have that much perspective on TikTok shop from other countries. I know there's a difference, but and maybe Jess can share some insights. Sorry, phone. You have some phone problems. Wendy, yeah, I missed your comment. I know I think I need to scroll up some more. I might have missed some more comments. But let me know. Can't I just download the product videos from TikTok? Because I see that it is TikTok has the option for me to download product videos to download. You by understanding, and this might be a great question. Um, is it Cami? Is that it? Kamini, the creator. Um, my understanding is that you have to have the product. Now, could you insert a product video to show a demonstration in your videos? You probably could. And that maybe that's what that's for. So you'll see people kind of do a quick voiceover and talk about the product and have the product in their hand and showing it. And then they may clip to another video of the product being displayed or demonstrated. So that's what I think that's used for. But the thought is that you're not just going to show their video and not show you in the product itself. You got to show the product and you got to show you too. So I think TikTok Shop has evolved a little bit because there probably were people doing that and not actually physically having the product. And so the whole thing is that you are an affiliate for the seller. As affiliates, you you have the product and you are promoting the product. And so you got to have you physically have to have the product. So there's been some things that I think has evolved in terms of how they're approving shoppable videos, or people are getting violations or not allowing those videos to go up as a shoppable video. It may be just useful. Thanks. Um, you're welcome, Eunice. I missed what I said. I've been talking so much. I missed some of my comments. I know I missed some of your questions, and I feel like I missed probably reiterating something. I worked as a TV legal analyst, and they told me to pretend I was explaining things to my mom and helped. Oh, that's sweet. Karen, I like that. That's a good way of doing it. You're like, just like you're talking to your mom, just like you're talking to her. Or in my case, like if I'm talking to my kids, my college age kids, or my preschooler, yeah, or talking to a best friend. That, like I said, you're talking to somebody you like talking to. Yeah, yeah. You also got my name right. Did I really? Oh Lord, I'm gonna butcher it now. Did I? I did. Is it Cami? Is that what I said? Kamani? Oh no, I said two different names at a time. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I got it right. And I am queen of, and that's why I say people's like a part of the name. I give you a nickname real quick because I'm like, let me just say something quick that comes to my head. Should I show my face with the product? What if is my ugly face scared them all? No, you're fine. That's the thing about it. I will say this. That's the beauty of TikTok too, because TikTok doesn't have that same aesthetic feel that you have on Instagram. I say that all the time because I like Instagram for a couple reasons. You know, I have my group chat over there. I love the DMs over there. I love everything about how they have their back end systems. Front end is questionable for me. It's a little extra for me. Whereas TikTok, I feel like I could be myself. And you see some of my videos, some of my faces, I'm like, I'm doing all these weird faces. And then in the videos, and I was like, Lisa, you probably should change that. I was like, and I'll try to change it, but it won't let me do it fully. And so you just got to see me. I'm doing all these faces. So go back and look at my videos. You'll know what I'm talking about. But with that being said, I'm now okay with it. I was a little self-conscious about it at first. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. about the TikTok Shop agency. Okay, you're welcome, friend. You're welcome. So you work, so say that again. So you work for a percentage of your sales. Yes, you do get a commission for a TikTok Shop. You're getting a commission. Call me Cam for short. Awesome. I will, friend Cam. Thank you, Cam. Blessed risings, everybody. How you doing, friend? How are you? Advice for people who no criticize your topic because they didn't like something you said. Oh, they criticized the topic. Oh, okay. You know what? It becomes a teachable moment. Really, when everything's said and done, especially in your live, I mean, you got the mic. It's like when comedians talk about it, like people can be in your comments all they want and criticize things. I have people who come in here and they say, and I'm going to talk about this, they'll say digital marketing is a scam. Now, here's the deal. And so I have the mic. So here's the deal. The reality is that person has come on someone's live stream, which is a subset of digital marketing. That person has come on to a social media channel, TikTok, and is probably posting content, maybe going live, maybe doing gaming, whatever you're doing, you are in a digital marketing space. That's what this is. You said this is my house. Exactly. and recognizing when you do that, you need to understand what you're saying. Like everybody who's here and most of these social media channels, whether you're doing YouTube or whether you're doing Instagram or any of them, you are portraying your brand. You're presenting your brand, yourself, your identity to an audience, ideally your target audience. You are presenting yourself, you are branding yourself. And because of that, the idea is that maybe, just maybe, you'll go viral or you'll get someone to buy your product or subscribe to your channel or follow you or do whatever. And not missing the message today. And so recognizing, like, if you say that, then now I have to say, okay, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and maybe you just don't know what you're talking about because you are literally engaging in what's called digital marketing. So with that being said, I tell people, again, this is your platform. This is your channel. Don't let people take over your channel. You can mute and block them. If you want to refute or rebut what someone says, you can. You have the mic. You can absolutely do that. Now, if it's negative, if it's derogatory, if it's degrading, if it's something like that, I don't deal with true people who are just being rude and ignorant. I try to just mute and block them because they don't deserve the energy. So I try not to give them that energy and try not to give them that moment to make me go there too often. I've done it once or twice on here, but for the most part, I just mute and block people. What I tell people is that, you run your room and you just get people out of the room that's being disrespectful. But for the most part, it does give you the opportunity to educate. And I would use that. If it's a teachable moment, I would try to take that teachable moment and say, okay, you know what? Let me help you out. Let me share some information for you, just so that's something else you can think about. Because other people in the room may need to hear this too. So I would use it as a teachable moment. But don't let it discourage you to that point. Because you're gonna get trolls. You're gonna get people who come in and say negative things. You're gonna get people who are my nervous people, my shy people, my scared people. A lot of the things I talk about, and my free product, I talk about overthinking to action, and it's a mindset book. And it focuses on those cognitive distortions. So as we have people who are coming into our sphere, they may have a lot of negative self-talk. And so they're telling themselves they can't do something. They're not capable. They're not the right person. They don't sound as eloquent or whatever the case may be. They have all that. And they bring that to this space too. And I often will say, okay, here's an opportunity for me to share how you could think about that differently. So just recognizing you're going to get those people, and you need those people in your room too, because you want to make sure you're able to deliver a full message of how people can learn and grow from you. That creates that know, like, and trust. So I would say take those opportunities too to just educate your community. I'm here to listen and learn. Look at you, Claudia. You say I'm here to listen and learn. How you doing, Sassy? Taylor, how are you, Doc? Good to see you back. Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you for being here, Tyler. or new ones, or new ones. What's or new ones? What I say or new ones? What? Wait a minute, I missed it. Skip, what did you say? What's the or new ones related to? Yes, ma'am, or new ones, or new followers. Let me know. What was the new ones related to? Listening, you all. She's preaching. Thank you so much. Scared, shy, the new ones, my newbies. Okay, got you. I love it. An important perspective is the realization you can't please everyone. Yeah, you can't. You're not going to please everyone. You're not. That's the reality of it. You're not. You said me. You're the shy, scared people. I love it. Yeah, you're not going to please everyone. I think at the end of the day, the criticism, if it's being cruel, if it's being disrespectful, you don't entertain that. But if they are being someone that needs to just maybe have a different outlook on whatever they're sharing, I think that's a space you can deal with, and you can say, okay, here's some tips, here's some strategies, here's some things you want to think about. Okay, thank you so much. I see your friend. Let's tap the screen and show her some love. Look at you, friend. Coming here doing right. I see you. Thank you. How you doing, Cherry? Appreciate your friend. All right, friends. Let's do this because what ends up happening, I do have a meeting. Just want to make sure what time did I say. And I know I need to send an invite to somebody. Okay. Okay, so Holly Q, how you doing, friend? How you doing, everybody? Let me know if there's any questions I missed. Like I said, the chat got to chatting. It got away from me. Let me know if I missed your question or if I need to say something else to support you. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Let me know if there was any questions where the chat got to chatting, because I'm going to go up. Really quickly, what I was saying, good morning, beautiful. Showing love from Alexandria, Louisiana. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. So yeah, when you come, there was people talking about lives. When you come into a live, make sure you're engaging, make sure you're connecting, connect with people. As you're thinking about growing your follower count, it's important to connect. When you think about people to connect with, hey, how you doing, Kay? When you think about people to connect with, I tell you all the time, look at that viewer box. The top viewers are in that box. Those are people who are engaging. And there's usually some seats up here. People are engaging there. So you want to be intentional about what you're doing. Sending tons of sunshine from NorCal. Thank you so much, North California. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. And then, hold on one second. I'm going to reset that. My subscriber goal kept blinking at me. It's like, set a new goal. How many have you been doing this? How long have I been doing this, Anthony? Anthony, that's a journey question. I like the journey questions. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Eunice. Yes, friend. Okay, I like the journey question because it gives you perspective, because I want you to understand that this is not something where you got to be afraid of. And so I like that, because I'm gonna share a little bit. So I started off as a faceless account. Remember, my people, my shy, my nervous people. Do you start talking before people actually join? Yes, you do. Okay, what to do while waiting? You are talking, you are tapping your screen, you are sharing your live out, you are welcoming as people come in your room. Even if there's someone who just kind of swiped in and they swiping out, you are welcome people. So Chrissy, thank you so much for being here. Obiba, thank you for being here. So I don't know if I said that right, but thank you for coming. Butterfly, thank you for joining. So you're talking to your people and you're tapping. And I start my live off saying, good morning. I'm Dr. Lisa, launch your income, here to support you go live and monetize your expertise. Come on in. I want you to feel like you can do this. I want you to talk to your audience. I want you to offer solutions. I say all the things. I'm saying those keywords because I'm trying to talk to my audience so that they know what to expect. And as they come in, they're connecting. And hopefully I'm supporting them. So we'll get to talking and chatting and stuff. My journey question, real quick. So I started off faceless. On my account, I say it was late, I'm going to say early September, because it was around that holiday. What is that? The Labor Day holiday? It was around the Labor Day holiday. And I opened up technically it was my second account on TikTok. My very first account, because I still have that account, is the account that I created as a mom for my daughter who had came on TikTok during COVID period and had gone viral a couple times. And she had like 22,000 followers, and she was doing all these videos and all this other stuff. So I was like, okay. Love the sweater. Thank you, friend. And I realized I was like, okay, let me get on this TikTok thing. What's going on over here? Because it started off as Musically. So I knew she was on here for that. And then it changed to TikTok. And then, like I said, COVID. So I was like, hey, Jamie Lee. So I was like, you know what? Let me get on here. So I was on here kind of monitoring, not really posting, but just looking at it as a profile. So then I started a new account in September, early September, and just double streamed. Were you? I appreciate. That's right. You were in the chat. Thank you so much. I see your friend. Yes, she was on TikTok, on the YouTube channel too. Appreciate you. And so then I was like, okay, I was on here for the monetization. Mommy monitoring is a whole. It is. It is. She's in college now. So she's finishing up her second year in college. But yes, whole thing. And she's not on TikTok like that anymore. She's like laughing at me. She's like, "You really on TikTok like this? Like, what in the world, mommy?" But she's looking, she's paying attention. She's like, "I might need to get on my channel again." So with that, I started I started out really being intentional about, okay, let me learn a little bit about TikTok because I hear people are making money. There's this TikTok shop thing going on. There's the thing that people are getting when they are going live, they're making money. So I was like, okay, let me look into this. And then I'm a learner. I'm one of those people where my PhD is a PhD in education and leadership and education. Actually, I have to say the reverse is leadership, education, concentration, higher ed administration. So I was a college administrator. I senior administrator, worked over 25 years with colleges and universities, taught courses. My specialization is career education in particular. And so I get how to brand yourself. I understand that. I also have an MBA in marketing and HR, and then I have a social work degree, master's in social work. So that was child welfare. So that's a little different. That's where I started off. But with that, I understood marketing. I understood branding. I didn't understand digital marketing as a combination. And I was like, okay, so I get some of the concepts, and I was like, okay, I need to learn digital marketing. And so I was intentional about getting a course. So that was my first thing. So I got a course. I did research on all the courses, so I can talk about that too. I'm an affiliate for UBC, so that's in there too. But with that being said, I picked UBC because of the branding elements. Because I was like, okay, if you're going to come here, people who are connecting and doing well, they have a brand identity and they are talking to their target audience, the right audience for them. And so I got that whole concept. So I knew all that was at play, but I didn't know how to monetize. I didn't know about affiliate marketing. I didn't understand about brand deals. I didn't understand about the different social media platforms and how to monetize there. And I'm still learning, but I have, the right resources and the right people to help me with my journey. Um, Same with my daughter. They are very biggest critics. They are. They are. Daughters are interesting. They are very interesting. Um, while COVID times were probably a great time to gain followers, I missed it. Yes, it was, Claudia. Yes, I've heard people, a lot of the top creators, they were here during that COVID period. They were active. They were on here. People were engaging. They grew, and they're still growing. So people really did make it out big with COVID. I'm one away from, oh, look at you, Mac. Look at you. Let me see. Oh, gosh, Mac, look at there. Congratulations, friend. You were one of the COVID people. I love to learn as much as I can from this. Yes, that's it. That's what it's all about. Meg, wish I had as many as you. Yes. I'm 61. I love TikTok. Yes, that's it. That's it. I love it here. Oh, you got a lot of followers too, friend. Awesome. Yes, definitely connect. So that's what this was about. So for me, it was really just thinking intentionally about what I was trying to do. So I got towards the end of the year. I kind of understood it. Got towards the end of the year, and I went to someone's live, and she said I went live every day in the month of December. I was like, interesting. And so all this time, my faceless page is about positivity. I'm not selling anything over there. It was just really as an outlet. It was a mindset page, to be honest with you. It was helping me understand how to stay in a mindset that was positive. It was manifesting, just really thinking about what other possibilities out there, because oftentimes we're looking just in our here and now, right here in front of us, and not thinking about the future. And I'm really big on, and this is what I teach my daughter, I'm really big on, you know what, your current situation is not going to be your future situation. And that came from, and just really being transparent with you, I'm a person that has gotten divorced and remarried. And when you go through a divorce is, everyone says is about, it really is a traumatic situation in terms of how you centered your world and your life surrounding another person and having that companion. And when you lose that, then you're like, okay, what's now? What if? What's going to happen? And especially if you do it and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm super old and no one's going to want me. And I have this child and all this other stuff. And then that's all the cognitive distortions in your head about something that's not true, something that's not your reality. And so, because of that, I've always had this perspective like, okay, right now, the situation is not what I like for it to be. It's not what I expected. It's not what I want. But I know it's not going to be that way 6 months from now, or a year from now, or 2 years from now. I know things are going to change and I need to make that change happen. So I always think about, how do I make things and start that domino to make that change happen? And a lot of it is just my perspective. And so when I was putting those positive affirmations, that stuff was feeding into me, and how I thought about my current situation, my life, what I wanted to do differently. I'm in a job that I'm like, I'm not fulfilled. And I was that person. I wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't really feeling like I wanted to continue to do that. And because of that, I think I was looking and searching for something. Now, granted, I was going through a transition where my daughter was going off to college. So that was my center of my world. And then a new transition because I have my little preschooler and his change and all that's happening. And then my step boys, they're transitioning to college. And my husband and I are trying to be parents to all them and supporting them. So a lot of change was happening. But I realized, I needed to change my mindset, and I couldn't be in this place of saying, okay, I'm not happy, so I'm just going to deal with it. So anyway, um, long story short, I decided to go live at the beginning of the year. So I think that's the question you asked. I started to go live at the beginning of the year because I went to this live and they told me that they went live every day. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to be face forward. And I saw a lot of content creators doing it. I was like, they can do it, I can do it. It's like, whatever. So I started to go live. If you go back and look at some of my videos, it's funny. It's cute because I could see the growth. But really, I went live every day at 4 o'clock. By 4 p.m., I still do it, 4 p.m. Eastern. I added this live in February. So I do 2 a day. So I do 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And then, so I do these 2 lives a day. And since then, I started off with 1,600 followers. Like in January, I'm over 10,000 now, 12,000 followers. I got a Instagram group full of over 140, I think it's 145 people in that group, over 175 or so that has gotten the bundle. I have the UBC group. So much has changed in just 4-5 months, basically. So for that, I'm pleased, and I'm pleased that I took this chance. And I think that's all about how you see yourself see yourself now and what you see for yourself in the future. And the possibilities are endless. I'm doing the YouTube thing. So I'm just trying to do as much as I can at this point in my life. What support do you get from the platform in the way of training? Training from TikTok? TikTok? TikTok training? Well, I am still officially a member of an agency, although I did submit my papers on April 30th to quit the agency. So I have to do a 30-day notice. So I'm in the beginning of the 30-day notice. I think the training they gave was really good for going live. The agency is Gravitas Q. And so I don't necessarily endorse them for long-term support, but initial live host training, their training videos, totally good, totally fine. So that was training. UBC also has a 2 hours and 18 minutes to be exact, training on TikTok live strategy. understanding the platform, understanding the algorithm. So I learned initially all my training came from them. And then when I came here, the agency question popped up. I was like, oh, well, maybe I need an agency. I didn't know what I didn't know. And so that's why I went with the agency. But I had already received training from my course. I got training. So that's the training I got. And then TikTok has the Live Academy. So there's these little short videos that you can get as well. So there's a couple different options for you. Let me catch up on comments. Humble, you said follow back. Okay, thank you. Really, in January is when you first started live. Amazing. Yes, yes, that's it. How long were you on live? How long was I on live? Like when I started in January, like January. Like I had done some lives in before January, but consistently was January 1st. So I had unlocked my faceless account. I even went live there. So I had done faceless lives and I had done maybe about 6 faceless lives. And then to unlock full access and features, even on this account, I had done some lives back in like late November. So I'd done the 3 unlockings that happened then. And then so when I came January, I had already had full access because I had done some stuff already. But my lives are when I first started, I was averaging 30 minutes maybe for the first week or so, and then I got to 45, then I got to an hour. So by the end of the month, I was going easily an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm from a blended family too. It's a special, very unique blessing. It is. It is. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's great hearing your origin story. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think everybody has a unique story that they can bring to the space and unique experiences. So don't feel like you don't have anything to talk about. You have something to talk about. I could easily came on here and talk about, okay, here's what it's like to be in a blended family, or here's what it's like to be a person who's gone through a divorce, or here's what it's like to be a college administrator, oh, here's what it's like to help you with career discernment and career planning. I could have done all that. I could have. I came live and started talking about life because I just started talking about myself in a sense of understanding this platform. And I saw that as a way to just help people who were new like me. And so that's what I ended up doing. And then I always wanted to talk about the monetization. So I knew people were monetizing. So for me, it was also very much about, okay, if you're going to be here, I don't want to be a consumer. I want to curate. I want to earn. I want to do all the other stuff too. So it was that mindset too. And so that's why I did it. Afroboy, you said UBC. Yes, the ultimate branding course. That's what it is. UBC. YouTube. Yes, as in YouTube, as in I am actually co-streaming right now. Like I'm literally on YouTube. You're like, what is she there? YouTube? Did she say YouTube? Yes, as in YouTube. So yes, that's happening right now too. Hi everyone, just here to engage and support. Thank you, Erica. How are you, friend? Did you have success with Faceless Lives? I actually did. Well, let me explain that. I actually did. I made like a whole 75 cents or so. I'm laughing because literally I did. Like people gifted me and they didn't never saw me, but they did the daily heart me. They sent some coins, they sent some flowers and stuff. So yeah, yeah, it was relative success, but I didn't do it long. But I have on that page, I still have it, and I need to go over there. I'm literally on here all the time, and I'm doing a YouTube, and I have the group chat and all this other stuff. So that page is not getting the love it should get. It was close to 5,000 followers over there. It's gone down. I think I'm at 80, 4850, something like that. So yeah, so I need to go back over there and post and engage and do all the things. I was actually thinking I may make that page, and I haven't decided yet. It depends on time. It's a timing thing. I may make that my TikTok shop page. So if I do shift, I will just have to shift that page to be just nothing but shoppable content, and maybe be face forward on it if I decide to go that route. But right now it's still my page I go to. I need to post something because I haven't posted anything. It's been a good 3 weeks the last thing I posted over there. So I'm gonna go over there and post. But yeah, I did shoppable. I mean, not shoppable. Well, I have some shoppable videos over there, but I did, I would share messages from my devotional. So I would just not show my face, flip the camera, not show my face, and just show the book and talk about the message. And so, yeah, hit my April goals link. And look at you, said goals for April. How you doing, Beauty Beat? I appreciate your friend and TikTok affiliate. I attribute that your tips, encouragement. Oh, thank you, friend. I appreciate that. You say, I'm doing it. That's your April goals. Awesome. What's your May goals? What's your goals for May? Okay. You're gonna make me, I need to post something. May goals. I gotta put something out there for May. I'm sorry, y'all. I missed my moment. What's today, the 2nd? Okay, I can still do it. That's wonderful. Awesome. Did you have success? Yes. So yes, I did. A relative success. Hello. How you doing, D? I appreciate that. It's challenging starting a new page. It is. It takes a lot of effort. You inspire me to multi-stream. I use Riverside to stream to Substack and YouTube. Oh, look at you. Awesome. How did it go for you? I'm interested. I need to connect with you, Alec, you too, because you are doing the whole podcasting part, and I'm intrigued. I don't know if I'm ready yet, but I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued by it. Does it require an investment in equipment for what? So not much, Anthony. Anthony co-streaming. Yes. Love UBC. Yes. Thank you so much. I do too. I think UBC is awesome. Um, Investment in equipment. So what I'm doing, just to answer your question, I have a webcam that is facing me for my YouTube. I was on my son's tablet for like the first 2 weeks. So the videos are very grainy. It's not great video quality. The sound quality is like subpar. You basically already have a podcast. Literally. I know I do, don't I? You said literally. Literally. Literally have a podcast. No, but I'm thinking like the whole like Saturday is going to be interesting. I'll have a guest with me. I think she's going to co-host. I have to see logistically which way we do it, as a co-host or guest. So I'll have her coming in talking about her Jess with Live Legion. She's going to talk about TikTok Shop Agency. She just started an agency, so she's going to come on. So that feels like a podcast to me, where I'm going to have this person up and we're going to chat and talk. That feels more podcast like, but I don't know. I should look into it, because you said literally that's what you're doing. I just need the big microphone and just have that here and just have the whole podcast look to it. That's probably what I'm missing. And then do, like you said, the other things too, like connect with Substack and some other things too. That's a great idea. We need to talk, friend. We need to talk. You got me thinking. So what you need, webcam for my YouTube. I'm on my laptop. Because I'm on my laptop, I'm going to say this. And yes, Michelle, she can explain this more eloquent than what I'm about to say, because I know there's something that there's a difference with being on your laptop where you're horizontal, as opposed to vertical when you're on a mobile device, a tablet or cell phone. The way she explains it is that when you're horizontal, your live stream is going primarily to, hello, phenomenal. Thank you for joining again. Your live stream is going to your subscribers. So it's essentially not going out beyond your subscriber as much. So there's some ways people can share out your live, things like that can happen. But for the most part, it's your subscribers. If you're vertical, then if you're on your phone or a tablet, it allows your live stream to go out beyond just your subscribers. And so, not sure why that nuance is there. I can't explain all that. Somebody else on YouTube would have to explain the logic between the two. But essentially, vertical allows for you to see your live stream to reach new people. Okay. And so, because I'm not vertical on my son's tablet anymore, it's only the people who are here. So my growth is a little different in terms of how new people see me and get connected to me. How you doing? Watching from Canada. Look at you. Look at TikTok. Thank you for being here, friend. And so it's a different experience being on the laptop doing this, because I have the webcam connected to it. I'm thinking about getting a tablet, a upgraded tablet to stream for my YouTube channel, just because I'm in a growth season. And so I want to reach more people, and I'm trying to do it hopefully at a little bit quicker pace on YouTube than what I've been doing in the last couple of weeks. So just being that intentional, that's something you want to keep in mind in terms of if you're going to do a webcam and stream that way, or are you going to do um, your laptop um, and or have a tablet. So it just depends on what you're doing. So equipment, I have a clip-on light, I have my phone's in a holder. So it's not a lot to get set up. So it's not a lot of investment for equipment. So I just wanted to share that with you, Anthony. I don't know if that's what you were getting at. Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you so much for being here. I see you, friend. Let me know if there's any other questions. I'm going to pivot because I know I have to get going. I usually share tips and information that's in my stand store. I also have a bundle. That's how you can get a hold of me and get additional support and resources. You get me. I do one-on-ones with people who have my bundle. You go into my Instagram group chat. So you have access to me that way. And so you can connect with me as you build out um, your TikTok, your monetization plans, how you're offering solutions. So my bundle comes with what's considered my starter kit. So if you're interested in digital marketing, you don't know how to get into it, I give you in this bundle a 3-hour course, digital marketing one-on-one course. There's also a branding masterclass course. And then there's Canva. Canva is what you need in most situations in terms of it's the premier design platform. So how you learn how to design ebooks, checklists, all the different things you might need for your digital product solution, or even your brand as you think about your logo, labels, anything that you might even have for a physical product. So just thinking about how do you brand yourself, how do you create solutions for your audience, and then how do you do it in a way where you can grow. So that's what I offer. You're from Chicago, Anthony. Anthony, that's my hometown. Elle, how are you, friend? Come on in. I see you, friend. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hello, everyone. How you doing, friend? Yes, that's my hometown. I'm originally from Chicago. I'm a Chicago girl. Thank you so much for being here, friend. I just joined Live Legion Agency. I'm a solo yapper, but I want to teach okay, gotcha, Black women, how to start pot. Look at you. Look at you. How like you. Well, like I said, we're going to talk, friend. So Live Legion, she's coming on. Jess is coming on. So she is doing her thing. I'm having her come on Saturday to come and chat with us specifically about her agency. So she's a TikTok shop agency. She's supporting you with TikTok shop videos and lives. So she considers herself a live host agency. So again, as you're coming live, you learn about products and you want to talk about the features and benefits of those products, she'll teach you how to do that and monetize through TikTok Shop. So that's important. Hello, everyone. How you doing, friend? Do you know how to Chicago step? That's my favorite step date. I do. You ain't a Gen Z. I mean, I'm sorry, Gen X or a baby boomer without knowing how to step and be from Chicago. I do. I do. It's funny. My husband, he's like, what is he doesn't get it. So yeah, he doesn't get it. He's like, what is that? I was like, you don't get it. It's a small world. That's actually you live in Schaumburg. Awesome. Awesome. You know you get in trouble for saying you're from Chicago. You actually not from Chicago. You know you weren't supposed to do that, Anthony. That's the Chicago thing. The suburban people say they from Chicago, but they really not from Chicago. I appreciate you being here, friend. All right. So let me do this. I'm going to pivot. Let me know if you have any questions. If I missed a question, I apologize. I got the chatting and the conversation went in a couple different directions, but I so appreciate all the great questions. And like I said, I said Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow's like Thursday. I don't know why I think today is Wednesday. So tomorrow is Saturday. So tomorrow at my 4 o'clock. So I'm going to come live today at 4. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 4. But at my 4 p.m. Eastern, that particular live, we will have a guest. Okay. Or co-host. I don't know if she's going to be a guest or co-host. I got to ask her. But she's going to come in and she's going to talk about Live Legion Agency. That is the TikTok shop. It's not the Creator Network. That is the TikTok shop agency for people who want coaching and support and resources for doing TikTok shop in particular. Okay. So she started an agency, it's brand new. I like her style. I tell you guys, and this is my disclaimer. Um, I'm just bringing her on because I like her style. I think she's a great person. The same way where talk about Yes Michelle Crochets. I talk about all of you guys and the things that you're doing. Because she's starting this agency, I get a lot of I get a lot of TikTok shop questions, and I want to make sure you guys get answers from someone who's doing the work. So she's going to come in. She's going to talk about her agency. I'm not saying you need to go with her agency. You guys will not have that said about Dr. Lisa. I'm saying I'm presenting information to you. If you think it is for you, that's fine. If it is not for you, that's fine. I want you to do your research. I want you to ask questions. I want you to get as much information as possible. I tell you, with every agency, and this is my new thing, every agency, they're going to offer you benefits of their agency, which is awesome. And you are going to ask them what is in it for them. Because there's always something in it for them too. So I want you to be intentional about, hey, I like this relationship. I like this collaboration. I want to support you as much as you want to support me. So let's do this. And so that's how you do it. But you got to make sure it's for you. Okay. And with TikTok Shop, you got to do the work. I'm gonna say that over and over again. Are you creating a live event for this? I would like to read. It is on my story, Elle. And Elle, I know you are a fellow Lisa. So yes, my friend. It's on my profile too. So it is a live event. It's already there on my profile. You can click that, and in my story, it's there as well. So you can see the promo for it. So it's there, friend. Thank you. You're welcome. So yeah, you could definitely register. So yes, go on my story. If you want to register, that's totally fine. I would love for you all to register so I can see who's coming. But at the end of the day, come back 4 o'clock on tomorrow, not today, but tomorrow, 4 o'clock. We'll do it then. That's when it's going to happen. And so she'll be here. You can ask questions. Like I said, I have it on my story. You can register, and she will talk about her agency. Like I said, I think she's good people. And like I said, do your research. Live host agencies for TikTok shop. There are some out there. I don't know all of them, but there are out there. So you can do maybe a search on the home screen to see if there's others. But recognize that at the end of the day, with any agency, most cases you're not paying up front. You are supporting them in different ways. So I just want you to understand that's part of how you can get the right support you need, as well as making sure you get the right fit of an agency too. FYP, how you doing, Bright Steps TV? Thank you so much for being here. So that's happening tomorrow. If Daquan, how you doing, friend? Daquan, you're gonna have to say something more than hi next time. I appreciate you being here. Daquan is one of the few people that does that with the drums and stuff. And I'm like, okay, Daquan, do you have it saved? Because it's like the same order every time. Is that just like a saved image that comes up for you? Let me know. Are you going heart, drum, music beat? Okay, friends, let's do this. If you click my profile, I'm going to FYP. Thank you, Fran. If you click my profile, I am going to show you where you can get to my stand store and get additional support. I'm going to have to cut off soon because I'm going to have to meet with my client, my person, my one-on-one, and connect with them and support. But I want you all to get any of my free stuff that's in my stand store, as well as any other resources if you want to get support from me. Okay, so let's do that. Michelle, thank you so much for being here. I see your friend. Thank you for coming in. And so if you click my profile screen up top, you're going to get my mini profile that's going to pop up. And then I'm going to ask that you click my mini profile. It's going to take you to thank you for the daily heart me. It's going to take you to my profile screen. Okay. And in my profile, and see, there's the live event, guys. What did I just press? Okay, I just said it again. So, there's the live event. So if you want to register for tomorrow's event, that's there for you. And then also, you can click my stand store. That's where we're going to click. Okay. We're going to go there now. And FYP, thank you so much, Fran. In my stand store, I talked about it a little while ago, UBC. you guys can go ahead and get, if you want to get the free sneak peek, that'll tell you all about UBC. UBC does come with me. It comes with an Instagram group chat that I have where I can help you navigate UBC. UBC is 54,000 people. It's a whole community on school. It's going to teach you about branding. It's going to teach you about affiliate marketing, all the different things you need to know to operate in this digital marketing space. However, it's a whole thing. And a lot of people don't know what they don't know. So I want to make sure I'm supporting you. When I got the course from somebody, she is nowhere to be found. So I want you to know that you have support. I will be here for you and you can get that. Okay. So that is part of a group that I offer on Instagram. My other group is this. This is my starter kit. This is my beginners. If you are new and you're trying to figure things out, information, please. Here you go. This is the information. Les Johnson, thank you so much, friend, for being here. Brenda, thank you so much. How you doing, friend? Hello, everybody. If you want to grab the starter kit, this is what I call it. These are my people who are trying to figure out digital marketing and trying to decide if it's for them, but how to get started. If you want to go live and you want to offer a solution to your community, this is probably where you want to start. Okay. It comes with me. It comes with an Instagram group chat. I like it because I could do memos like this, voice memos, where you can hear my voice. I can answer a question. We can talk, and all that can happen on Instagram. TikTok doesn't have that feature here, which is unfortunate. But with that being said, we are in a chat in a group over there on Instagram. It's 145 people. It's more than that. There's plenty of people who bought the bundle, but that has not come over yet. So I want you to know, if you got the bundle, let me know your IG information and I will add you to the group. But it's a great group. People are supporting each other. We're connecting. I want us to build and grow. So that's the whole goal. You don't have to do this alone. You can have it and do it in community. Okay. Good morning. How you doing, E-Nurse? I appreciate your friend. And so the other thing that's in here, you're going to get a branding class, teach you how to develop your brand. Also Canva, 2 hours on Canva. There's an ebook that teaches you how to get up and go in the next 30 days, particularly if you're going live. And then also you'll see where you can use the materials for the PLR materials where you can rebrand them and sell them if you chose to. The other things that I offer, and people ask me this all the time. I don't gatekeep. I'm telling you guys right now, much of the things I tell you in my live sessions are right in my 3-page checklist. I have a 3-page checklist that tells you what you should be doing before your live, during your live, how to get engagement in your live, as well as after your live. And then we can think intentionally about the analytics on the back end. So that's there for you, as well as if you are nervous and you're scared and you don't know what to talk about, you don't know what your niche is, you don't know who your target audience is, get my ChatGPT guide. That's going to give you the prompts needed to make sure that you're able to get up and running, how to find out who's your target audience. There's a prompt for that, how to find out who's your target, your topic, or your niche, and the keywords. You want to say the keywords that's for your target audience, as well as a script. How do you introduce yourself during your live stream? And then also those engaging questions for your community. So all that is in those prompts. And then I have like a good 10 or 15 more prompts that I put in there. So to kind of help you, to support you in terms of identifying your topic, but also for your live stream. How you doing, Thrive to Wealth? How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. The other thing I do is my one-on-ones. I have one today. I do a 2-for-1 package where, you might say, Dr. Lisa, you got some great stuff, but I don't need that. I need something else from you. That's what I offer. So you can meet with me. We can sit down and chat and connect. So the 2-for-1, the first meeting is 40 minutes over Zoom, and then we'll do a follow-up meeting in about a week and do another 40 minutes over Zoom. So we will connect. I will help you grow. And then last, my people who are nervous, shy, scared, just get my download, get my free download. I'll help you with your journey. I'm here for you. I don't want you to be scared or nervous. Just go ahead and grab that, and that'll get you going. Let me know if you have any questions, because I'm here. I answer questions in the DM. I don't initiate conversation, but I do answer. So I don't initiate because I have those imposter accounts out there. A few more have popped up, so I got to go and put in the request to get rid of them. So Last, I'm just going to run through this real quick. This is the 3-page checklist. So you can grab that along with, like I said, it's before your live, during your live, and after your live. And then you will also have the chat guide. This is what you want to grab. Again, to help you with 6 steps. So it's going to help you identify your niche, your target audience, a script, and maybe some questions, but then also some other engagement prompts that you want to use for your live stream. Okay. So some other things that are in there for you. Like I said, it's a lot of information. And the goal with a prompt is that you're trying to personalize it. So when I give you a prompt, you can go back and use that prompt to ideally make sure that it's speaking to you, your topic and your target audience. And then ideally what you want to do is offer a solution. Thank you. How you doing, Claudia? God bless you. Thank you so much, kitten. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How you doing, Melina Collins? How you doing, friends? Okay, this next one is from my overthinkers. This is the overthinking action. These are my people who are nervous, shy, scared, afraid. I want you not to be afraid. I want you to feel positive about this experience. It is something that you can do. Thank you. Listen and learn it. You have good information. Thank you, Claudia. Appreciate you, friend. I want you to feel confident in your ability to do this. So if you are that person and you're nervous, shy, afraid, then I want you to think, okay, I can do this. I can, I will, I must. All the different things that you have to tell yourself that you're capable of doing something that you've never done before. Okay. But you can do it. And you need to visualize yourself doing this in a way that you're growing and you're building community and your target audience is coming here for you. How you doing, Kathleen? Good afternoon, friend. Um, as you'll see, it'll go through, this guide is going to go through all the different things you need to know about how to shift your mindset. It's really a mindset guide. I called it goal setting because at the end you're setting goals, but I want you to think differently about who you are and what you're capable of doing. So we do this in the context of going live, but you can use this book for anything, this workbook. And what you'll notice is that I'm going to intentionally take you through things that's going to help you with having a positive mindset. We're going to talk about goal setting. We're going to talk about gratitude. We're going to talk about affirmations. We're going to do breathing exercises. We're going to do common spaces. We're going to do relaxation techniques. All that is in this workbook. However, you're going to also see how the mind flips and says the cognitive distortions. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm not like Dr. Lisa. I'm not like this other creator. I can't do this. How do I know what buttons to press? All the things that tells us that we're overthinking a situation and we're not capable of doing something. So I want you to recognize the brain does that and the mind does that. So I want you to be intentional about how do you shift your thinking? How do you shift your mindset so that you can be successful? Okay. How you doing, Vibe Wellness Woman? I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. How you doing, Danielle? How are you, JK Sue? I appreciate your friend, Kathleen. Thank you so much for joining. I see all of you coming in. And so I want you to write that down, recognize those emotions and any triggers that you have that tells you you can't do something. There's breathing exercises. I want you to be mindful about that. And then I have in here, and I intentionally put this in here because I want you to be focused on what you are doing. So what you can bring to a live stream. Oh, my battery's dying. Hello. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Love this. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me charge my phone. And then when it comes to your hobbies, there are so many different things you could bring to a live stream. So I tell people, my gardeners, that's huge. My book talk people, my crafters, my painters, my artists, my mindfulness people, my yoga folks, the people who are writers, my people who have workbooks, my people who do motivational speaking, all the things, my dancers, my singers, my musicians, my bakers. These are people who are coming live and there's a space for all of you. So if you have a hobby, if you have something you're doing, you can easily make that relevant to this space. So I don't want you to overthink this process. Oftentimes the mind will go back to, okay, well, I don't have the time to do it. I don't have the physical space. Oh, my kids, my significant other, or my parents, whatever the case may be, I want you to set boundaries, okay? Because you got to put boundaries around your time and your space, your ability to do this. And then I want you to pay attention to creating the affirmations of what you see yourself doing. Okay. And then I want you to see yourself creating a common space. So I want you to create that space of what you can do here in your live stream. Okay. But then I want you to stop thinking and get rid of those cognitive distortions, the things we tell ourselves that we can't do. If you failed once, you're going to fail again. That's a misnomer. That's not true. Do you have to be competent here? No, you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be the person that knows it all. You just have to be the person that's willing to start and willing to try and willing to take people along your journey. That's what you want to do. Okay? There's a lot of people who are new, and there's people who are newer than you. So you got to just be willing to take people on your journey. So I want you to identify those cognitive distortions. I want you to shift your mindset. And then I want you to relax. There's relaxation in here. And then finally, I want you to work on how are you setting gratitude for yourself and the things you can talk about, things you can do, the things you're so capable of. And then I want you to come up with coping strategies. And then finally, you're going to set goals. So that's all in here for you. So I start by saying, okay, my people who don't have bios, I want you to create a bio. My people who don't have your optimized profile, I want you to optimize your profile. My people who are not going live and you have live access, I want you to go live 3 times and do it at least 3 times for at least 30 minutes. Okay. Thank you so much. So you can get all full access to the features of going live. And then my people who got live access and you've unlocked all the features, I want you to set a schedule to go live weekly a few times a week. And then I want you to set a schedule where you're going. That's the goal. If you do that, you'll transformation. So that is a free download. It's for you if you're my shy person. And then in the meantime, we're going to talk really quickly because I only have a few more minutes before I have to get off. But I'm going to talk really quickly about my bundle. It is normally $127. It is $57 for this live. I will keep it at this price to about 2 o'clock. I usually keep it on for a while, a few hours afterwards. So my people who need to go back and look at it and decide if they want to do it. I know those people because I am that person. I tell you all the time, your audience is a reflection of you. So if you're that person that needs to go back and think about it, then that's fine because I'm going to give you time to think about it. I don't rush you. If you're that person who has to come back and see me multiple times to say, okay, now I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to get it. I'm okay with that. I get it because I'm that person too. I know what it's like to say, okay, well, I'm not ready right now, but maybe I'll be ready. That's okay because I'm going to be here. But at the end of the day, you are wasting time. I told you my journey. I've been doing this every day since January. And at the end of the day, I've grown. I've monetized on TikTok multiple times. And so you just have to do it. That's all I want to say. You just got to do it. You got to start someplace. But anyway, let's do this real quick. I'm going to show you this really quickly because I want you all to start. Bridget, thank you so much. Thank you for the level up tech cake. And you are growing, friend. Awesome. So the bundle comes with what's called master resale rights. It is 100% yours. So it is something you can rebrand and resell and make it your own. So it's 100% yours if you choose to do that. What I tell people though, it is really useful with creating your first solution, whether it's a physical product, digital product, how you brand yourself, how you leverage Canva as our design resource for you, and then how you go live and present that to your audience. Okay. So you're going to go live. Ideally, you're going live already. You're getting used to the platform. You're navigating the systems here. And then you're ultimately learning how to present your solution to your target audience. So I want you to be intentional about that. And then you also come with what's called private label right books. So you can rebrand those if you choose to, or resell them as is. So they're 100% yours. The Digital Marketing 101 course is the fundamentals. It's a course that's going to help you create, understand digital marketing as a platform, and you'll be able to create your own products as well as understand how to create them for your target audience. You'll learn how to brand yourself. You'll learn how to use Canva to come up with your brand logo, your font, and your colors. And so it'll also help you create your materials for your community. It also is going to teach you about using Canva for your social media as well. So there's so many different ways you can use Canva and leverage it, whether it's for YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. So it's going to have those resources for you as well. My playbook is where I break down, here's what I want you to do over the next 30 days. How you doing, living with sense? Good afternoon, peeps. Hope everyone is well. Yes, we are. Thank you so much. Here's where you're going to learn how to do this over the next 30 days. So when you are talking to your audience, I want you to go live consistently. But then I want you also to work on your back-end systems, what I call your homework. So you're going to do your Digital Marketing 101 course, your Branding Masterclass, and your Canva Mastery over the course of 1 week. So you can have that up and running where you have your brand. Week 2, I want you to work on your solution, whether it's a digital product, physical, your masterclass, your membership, your coaching, whatever you're offering. I want you to work on that. So you're going to create your solution for your audience. And then week 3, I want you to create your storefront, which is I use Stan Store. They have a 14-day trial, but it could be Beacon, Etsy, System.io, Shopify, whatever you want to do. If you have physical products, you'll use Etsy and Shopify maybe. But that's what you're going to do in week 3, and you're going to do your email flows and your back-end systems. You're going to add those products to your storefront, okay? And then I want you to create your I want you to launch. So week 4, you're going to launch, okay? So that's the process. That's how you're going to do this. And then you get added to my Instagram group chat, as well as you're going to get added to the DMs. I'm going to send you a welcome message so you get access to me. So I can help you. I can help you grow. We can talk through. I do meet with you. If you want to do a one-on-one meeting, I can schedule that for you. So we'll get that going, and I'll support you throughout your process. So that's all there for you. So if you were to purchase, you're going to get this thank you message, and you will be able to use that as a way to get to your links. I had to make sure I move my phone so I can tilt it a little bit for you. Okay. So yeah, so you're going to get your product links here. These are all your product links. And then it also adds you to my, I'm going to ask you to come to my YouTube channel so you can look at this video. This video is going to be where you can go to and get more information about what I'm doing. And I'll go through all this with you. This is on your profile to look into. Yes, this is on my Stan Store. Let me do this because I'm going to have to leave soon. Let's see. I'm going to take you to it. So anybody who just came in the room, if you click my profile picture up top here, click my profile picture, my mini profile pops up. Once you click my profile picture again, when the mini profile pops up, it'll take you to my profile on TikTok. Okay? And my profile on TikTok, you're going to click my Stan Store. That's what you're going to click. And then it takes you to here. Okay? And then the product I'm talking about is the Launch and Earn Blueprint Bundle. Hello, everyone. Okay, I see it. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. That's the product. And so this is where you get all that I just shared. And so if you do purchase, I'll have it up until about 2:00 at this price. This is my live only price. I only do that price for this live. And so beyond that, it's a higher price. It's the 127 price. And so I want you to click these links. I also have, because I'm not going to be able to go over it today because I'm going to get off, but I also have my YouTube video that I go over each of these links for you on that YouTube. So if you purchase, you'll get all that information. It's not just Dr. Lisa talking about something in her live, but this is like the beginner kit for you. So I want you to use this as a way to make sure you're getting information and you're getting support. I told you my dissertation was on mentorship, so I don't leave people high and dry. I want you to know that I'm there for you. I'm going to help you move and build this out the way you need to build it for your community. And I'll answer questions and I'll give you guidance. So I want you to feel supported. So these are all the 3 mini courses. And then this is the playbook. This is going to tell you what to do. And then these are extra clickable links for you to use as products. If you need a product, you actually got products too. and then you're added to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna have you message and subscribe over there, and then if you send me a message on Instagram, I'll add you there as well. Is this all doable via our phone, not laptop or anything? Precious show and tell. Here's the deal. Honestly, I operate about 70% on my phone. I do like my laptop, just the bigger screen when I'm building things out. So, for example, when I created this document here, I did it from my laptop. To be honest with you, I did do it from my laptop. But all the redesign, the clickable links and stuff, I'm going to click the first one just so you know, because I'm going to show you. There's some brand colors. There's some things you would have to do. So let me do. These are all here for you. So these are all clickable links. So this is here. And so I'm sorry, not clickable links. These are all rebranding. You can rebrand. This is a presentation. So you can rebrand that. I was able to do that from my phone because it's just colors. You're just changing stuff out. So it was really easy from that perspective. But you might want to have a tablet or a phone to do it. Once you get your things set up, you're doing everything else from your phone. Like right now, even me being live, I'm on my phone. Yeah, so you're absolutely on your phone for much of this. Thank you. You're a very patient teacher. Thank you so much. You're welcome, friend. Like I said, I know how it is to get started. So I don't want you all to feel like intimidated by this process. It is a process, but you can do it. Don't feel intimidated at all. And that's the thing about it. People will not start because you get stuck thinking like, oh, it's impossible. I'm not going to be able to grow. But you just got to do it. And there's plenty of people on this app that are not tech savvy, that are, of a different generation than our young folks on this app. And they're doing it, and they're doing it very well. So I don't want you to be intimidated. There are things you just have to dedicate the time and effort to. Okay. And you can get it done. I do have to leave, my friends. I need to do better with my time management. I I know I get on here and I get to answering questions and chatting, and before you know it, it's time for me to go to my next meeting, and I don't get a chance to fully do the things I want to do to support you all. So I usually will go through those links and click them and talk through them, but I have not been able to do that lately because I talk too much on the front end. But that's all good because you guys are learning. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all being here. So look here, if you have any questions, you can go send me a DM. I answer questions. Like I said, I have the fake accounts out there. If anybody reaches out to you and says that they are me and I have a new account, it is not me. Okay? So I should have said that when more people were in the room. But I do have those imposter accounts. So know that it is not me, but I am here for you. So feel free to DM me and let me know if you have any questions. And I'm happy to meet with you as well. If you want to schedule a one-on-one, we can chat about your specific topic and need, and I'm happy to support you. Okay. So I'll be back at 4, my Go Live with Ease conversation. I'll be back then, and I'm happy to help you all. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, YouTube. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Good night.